Welcome back, everyone. Hawkins with again for some more Factorio, doing our Deathworld all achievement run, and this will tell you what upgrade we're at. Apparently, there's a remove technology radar in the latest patch, so that's all right. A few things I want to achieve today. One is thanks for the post by Power, the interesting for science suggestion. The Pyromaniac. We have, it shows 1.7k trees have been burned. And his question was, we'll come back to the other stuff, can we actually burn out a forest second hand, I guess would be the way to put it. So, when we use, actually we're going to craft one right now. Well, we try not to run into things. Nope, never mind. Nope, not a grenade launcher, not a automatic. There we go. Flamethrower. He specifically asked, can you take a flamethrower by hand and burn a forest? For instance, I guess this would do. You know, let's burn a forest outside of the base. Bye, bots. We're ditching you. There's a couple that are going to be straggling after us for like 10 minutes. We're going to go up to the northeast because there's a nice, big, fat, juicy outside of the base type of a. Oh, the old wall is still here. Outside of the base type of a forest. So we're going to see if we can burn this forest. There is an achievement for it, so, you know, it seems to fit the order of the day. We're going to scoot through here, I guess. Now, this is too loose, but I think we can get a good raging fire going. That into that slot. Good. Hit tab to get over that. And, no, not space. C to flame. So, let's see if these guys will... Oh, right. No, it won't matter because, you know, the lasers. Amusing. But this thick, beautiful, lush forest needs some loving. So if we go like this and start a fire here, I mean, it's not going to track very much because I'm just curious if the fire will spread. It looks like it does. From that one, so only you can help start forest fires. I think that's the story. So this should, in theory, spread in all over here. So if later we see that we have actually burned out an entire giant forest, and this number goes way up, then you can passively, achieve this. Standing in the smoke, no damage. Apparently my suit has air filtration set up, so it's definitely going to miss a few. Like, these guys are still partially intact, so I don't know if they count as a destroyed feature. But this is beautifully coded mechanic. I love this. There's so much going on here. All the smoke particles, the actual direction the breeze is going. You notice how the wind has shifted now? It's moving more aggressively this way, and it actually, like, calculates that. The blaze will push this way too, but that is so cool. I like how the light in the middle of the darkness, the light is illuminating all this too, eh? It's fantastic. So we'll let that blaze go and see what comes of it. We'll get back to you, giant willful destruction. All right. The other thing is the lights. I do have them bringing me lights. So really, guys, are you still? Oh, poor dude. He's still trying to catch me. All that time he was still trying to catch me. Can't catch me, can't catch me. Just kidding, yes you can. Get in there. Alright. We're gonna bolt on back to the east. I love our old oil system. But it's the old way. So there's been some discussion on oil stuff. And as much as this is not my normal style, I'm going to well, do something I don't normally do, I suppose, is the simplest way to put it without spoilers. So we'll drive down here and we'll spoiler it for you when it's time. In the meantime, I want to go crafting and not those, but oops. Sorry guys. Sorry Roboport. All right. So let's be done with that silly. Oops, I hit Alt apparently. Couple things. I want to import a new blueprint. I know, I don't normally do this, but this is a rare exception. So I want to... Ooh, did I... Did I keep it? Click the import string here, and I'm going to see if this worked. Kaboom! It did. Kitsch's Rail T 3.0. So this is actually a blueprint book from Kitsch. I posted a community post on YouTube about it, and I guess I can put it also in the blueprints book in the Discord. But this is from a guy I knows. His name's Kitsch, and he's got a YouTube channel, does amazing stuff on Factorio with some substantial complexity. So I'm just holding left shift and scrolling here. This thing has a blueprint for everything, I think. Pretty much for everything. I love this. This just confuses my brain, but it looks beautiful. It kind of looks like a Celtic, the Celtic cross swirl thing. It's basically every conceivable combination you may want. With the exception I noticed right away it does not have is when you have a straight and you want to have a turnaround option that's not this. I guess what you would do is you throw a T in there and then attach it. But having said that, it does take up a different space. But all of that is tileable, so, you know, it does the thinking for me, and that's why I'm using it. We definitely have... I wonder if we could just... We can. Oh, what? Oh. Why is that not... Oh, there we go. I'm going to print all these in. And I don't really care the order. They can do the work for me when it comes. Good. So that's not actually as big as I thought. I thought there was like another dozen or more. But there really isn't, is there? Not ideal. Well, that's alright. We can always bring some more in. Feels like that's less than it should than I remember it being. Anyways, so we're gonna change this up. Right now, I should have done this at the beginning of the episode. Right now we have production going that way. We're not going to do that. We are going to start a new blueprint book. Oops. We're going to start a new blueprint book, if I could manage to place it. Right click to open it up. Let's give it a name. Oil book. Sure. And then we are going to make a few blueprints here for ourselves. Like that. We can just call it 10 Refinery. Yeah, that's fine. And that has... Without that, please. There, create the blueprint book. Good. I guess we can also take this, right? I don't know, that's really, you know, whatever. For storage. Good. Now, each of those blueprints, if I remember, I right-click on the book. Why is that opening weird? Oh, it was just moving my mouse. I see what it was doing. I see what you're doing there. And then we just drop them in there. Okay. Now, this over here is Kitsch's book. If we actually, nope. If we right-click to open that up, been a while, guys. If we right-click to open that up, there's a whole bunch of blueprints here. Each of them is labeled beautifully. I love how they have the K in them. Kitsch's Rail, and this is a 4-way. Kitsch's Rail straight. Kitsch's Rail, I believe this is long straight. Yep. And without even looking at the names, I'm guessing that they're the right ones. A T. What is this? Out. Oh, okay. And in. Okay, a single track entering into a double. Nice. 45. This is a 45-degree turn left, 45-degree turn right, rather than a 90. I like that. That's the 90. That's excellent. The O, the turnaround, and a 45. This is a 45 tileable straight. So much. For having to go through 5 episodes of watching and correcting Drake doing terrible things with trains. But, having said that, let's change our plans. And let's do... Let's do trains. Yeah, you heard it right. You heard me. So, this is actually full of oil right now. So I actually want to also remove this stuff temporarily. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to grab a copy of that too. Because why not? Much better than running. We're going to grab just like that. Just that. That's probably longer than I needed it to be, but okay. So, excellent. Thank you for cleaning all that up. So I know it was a waste of material, but we've got lots. I'm not worried about running out of material at all. Make sure we get all the way up here to clean that up. And I'm going to grab these by hand. Okay. Now, the idea here is to... the idea is going to be to get a station in here. I don't have a station here, so, you know, I'm going to have to think through that one through. Get a track in here. We're going to run it north. My thought is to run it up here, along the water edge, over this way, and run it up here, and we'll do the oil up here. It's close to very close to the network. It's got water on this side. It's got all the materials coming out here. We could do the oil cracking right in here. And I think that will do the system justice. Also, if we needed for some reason more oil, there is a bunch of oil we could outpost from over here, and this oil up here could be diverted via pipe along the top and in without getting in the way of other stuff. Look at that, 5.5k pyro maniac. Nice. So it is working very aggressively. Burned out that whole forest. So there we go. Alright, I also cut the power, apparently, this whole world. Really? There's one right there. How are you not connected? Oh, because those guys aren't connected. I see. Let's... Oh, man. That's weird that those are not connected. Why? Somewhere in here, there was a power that was linking them all. Okay. Let's make these connect as well. Doesn't have to be pretty. Like that. There, I suppose. And there we go. We got them all connected. Now, how many of these are there? How many drills do we have? We have 22 pumps. And the overall productivity, I guess, if it matters, is 92, 98. Okay. Connect all these guys, and then we should be okay. You'll go there, you'll go whatever works there. Here. No. Here. Here to here. There down to there. Connect that, that, that. Alright, you fellows can come too far to rotate, really? Odd. You can come like this. And then we'll pipe you across. Like that. You can turn that way. To, let's say there. If we swing you there, you there, you there. We can run pipage like this. Sure. Something like that. Little convoluted maybe. There you go, those three are all connected. They're not connected to the rest though, so just for walkthroughs. And then we want you to come down and... No, you're already connected actually through this. So we do a line to connect you guys to there. Link that up. Those are connected, those are connected. Is there any that don't start moving when I put this down? Yeah, all of them, because I realized the only one connected is this. No, not true. Oh, it just took a bit for it to respond. Okay. I think they're all connected now. You pipe through there. You go up through there. You guys all cluster through there. These connect through this one down the middle. This guy connects across there. These ones connect down there. And you're the missing link. Goodbye. You are going to go here to apparently here. And to there, and then we lose those. There we go. Kerplunk. Okay. No power. There. Now power. Okay. All oil is pumping now. Now let's see how we're going to do this track thing. So let's grab that blueprint. I actually kind of want that to go in place of our beautiful defensive blueprint here. Switch it back to the ones I know, but here we go. Okay, so we're going to have a... I guess we're going to have a turnaround, probably at the end, to let everything flip when it gets to the bottom. I'm okay with that. Oh, that actually will plant right over top. Oh, smart dudes. Somebody smarter than me. Surprise. This is going to be interesting. So if I actually go ahead with you... Oh, that's cool. Because it's locked to the grid, right? I forgot about that. So the power poles in this 3.0 blueprint set that he has are locked to the actual physical grid that a rail goes. So if you see the rail is now covering the pole, I cannot put it so that it's half covering the pole, because rails don't work that way. Rails are locked to a, I guess you'd say, even or odd tile set, vertically and horizontally. So this also has, like, man, it's got colored. It's fancy. So let's put this in. I'm gonna say we're gonna give it some space. So let's go with the shorter one for now. And then we can just grid these down. So I will go, probably okay to just go like this. And I'm just going to grid walk it as I go and kind of think through what we're going to do. So we're going to come up this way and we're going to turn. We're going to have to dodge these pipes, or we can make the pipes dodge us. I want this on this side. I want the pipes to go... I actually want the rails to run this through here. This is the grid, so this one can get out of here. That one's not part of the grid. Also not part of the grid. Also not part of the grid. I kind of want to get through see if we can get this whole thing to run through without making a mess. Now this one is part of that grid, but not the main grid, which is fine. Okay. So let's go up. No, not copy. Grab this guy. Now, I like that it sticks to the previous move. That's pretty awesome. Now, there should be a 45 here. So, let's see what he's got. We have a... that's a 90. I want the 45. Right turn 45. Beautiful. So, if we find a spot with this grid... Now, these do adjust the power pole needs. Oh, look at that. That doesn't hit there. Ah, I see. Okay. So I would want to actually go where? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start on that corner. Because I want to think where I'm going to place this whole thing to run it through here without doing too much... without doing too much of the burning through landfill and explosives. I want it to be as organic as we can make it. So there's our 45 straight. So if we run it up through here, it'll be lovely. Right? We can go all the way up through to breaking through this line somewhere in here. So we do have to go through this big chunk here. That's fine. So I'm thinking somewhere along here is going to be our plan. We got some leeway to move. So if we go above this 45 in this thing here, that would be okay. And then we're going to grab a... the right? Left, right. Okay. Right-hand turn. Let's go like that. Let's go like that. There. Now, then when I place the longs, I guess I don't need to close these off, do I? Straight long, that's going to plop right down in there, and that'll bring our stuff all the way down to the, well, essentially to the right place. In theory, except for I made it a little too long. That's fine. And I believe that and that are the ones that need to be nipped to make it fit the other bill. Okay, so these are actually being placed with circuits, it seems. I don't think you use the wires. So the red and green wires, I don't think we actually consume anything for them, oddly enough. It's probably just a sanity decision for the developer, but no. Got to get used to my controls for this blueprint stuff. Not use them very much, so we're going up on this 45 now. I hope nature follows our 45, guys. I really hope it does. I can do this. And that works. This power pole can go. Reprint that. Nice. Now we don't have the trains right now. Or the tracks right now, but that's okay. We will get them. All this stuff can go. All this can go. All this can go. And I think we're probably going to have to blow some things up, but we'll see. Go ahead and make the other 5 blower uppers, because that's half the fun. Watching the bots do it. Okay, you guys can... oh, I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Alright, you are going to go here. You can tell how used to this system I am, huh? I also want to remove, clean the right-of-way. Clear the right-of-way. Always clear the right-of-way in your tracks. That's going to come as far as, like, here and then go up, I think. Okay, so we're going to landfill this. If I had landfill, there we go. Unfortunately, I don't think I can grab landfill as an object without that. Ha! I cannot. That's interesting. I guess what I could have done there... will they back it up? Can I back up landfill? I just hit Control Z. I don't think I can back up landfill. I could just have the bots place accordingly. Have them do the fill, right? Like, the instruction was to place that there, but it didn't. I thought it would. Shift placing does not seem to want to do that for me. Interesting. Well, they're going to come and grab my lumber, but that's not solving the problem of that hole. That's okay. Also this hole. Which is fine. We can just kind of make these work. Like that. And I can... oh, hi. That's not what I want you to do. Huh. No. There you go. Okay. Patch that up. I guess we don't need this oddball power pole off to the west. Okay. I'll stay in the logistics long enough for them to rip my inventory out. All that's in build. It's not all in logistics mode, so that's fine. Now we're going to do a left turn as well, and that should bring us up. But I'd really like to have some more landfill. So can you guys do that maybe? Yeah, this is all in landfill mode, so I should be fine. Landfill zone. I need a blueprint that actually puts... You need to have a blueprint that does landfill. I don't know that that's a thing. Can you make a landfill blueprint? I don't know. You guys are not still... You're still unloading stuff from me. Okay. So print in our... We need a left turn. No, we need a right, don't we? Wait a second. I need a... Why is that? There we go. I thought I already selected that one. Okay. So this would go on that one. I see. Okay, so I need this to be longer. I need that to go there. What's going on? Oh, is this a... No. That. Oh, it's right. Still not filling. There's the landfill. Lets me do that. Lets me do that. Okay. Now we're good. It was an issue with the landfill tile. So, because I wasn't placing that. But we knew that was going to do the thing. Let's go with the right turn. There. That's better. Now it fits. Phew, I was going to have to tell you we're all wrong, Kitch. Just kidding. And that conveniently runs straight up through past that. Okay. I like that idea. And then we're going to come up to... That might be too far. Actually, that is too far. I'm going to remove that one. We're going to go with a smaller, the one tile beast. So we'll just go about that far. So we're past the cliff. Probably going to break off there. So over here we have these light oil pipes that feed that network. Looks like we got to 5,500 on the pyro thing. Okay, so I love this idea of the double track thing, and what it'll do is allow us to get through top to bottom. Trains will go opposite directions, and they will come back down, find a station, unload, and do their thing. So we'll put in a station down here to connect the oil. So the deal is the station itself has to be, but I don't have his track. Nice. Okay. I'm not sure that I'm gonna place this right like this, but so if this is where our track is, our train actually. Oh, we don't have any train cars, do we? We need the fuel car recipe. There we go. And I guess a locomotive wouldn't be a bad idea. Or two. Yeah, I don't know how many of each car we're going to need. Inventory's full. Really? Really? Okay. It's a little odd. That never happens to me, right? Just kidding. Did we have it bringing me engines? I don't think so. I wish these things... Oh, yeah, we do. Right here. Where are those as well? Dump. Oh, research. Finally finished mining productivity 3. Super trickly because this has come up a few times in conversation, but the red circuits were not making it here at all because they were basically coming through and being chopped up here. We've now backed up this line with the red because we got rid of the passive provider chest that was providing everything in the base. So now red circuits should be passively provided by up here. Oh, we didn't. Oh. No, I didn't, did I? Okay. I think maybe we put in some passive provider chests. We should have done that. I would like to go copy this. No. Yes, this. Over to here. And here. Also, we'll do here. And I would like to possibly do... We'll go on the left side for the copper. And the iron, I think, yeah. Like that and that. And then we'll just go like so. And they'll connect that all up. And these should have a... Why are they not placed yet? Are you guys able to bring the chests? You are. Good. Now they should have a limit on them, or do they? Oh crap, I can't see that from here. That's unfortunate. I'll have to tend to that right away. I'll probably forget. So anyways, like I was saying, if we have the trains, and our train is, you know, oh, we don't have track. Our train, anyways, this is really, really hard to do. We don't have any of the materials. We don't have any stone. We'll get that in the next episode, but if our train is sitting here, we can't do, what I've been warned not to do is this, right? So what we'll need to do is have actually one of these stuck in a physical, or not there, 2 tiles away, so that our pump is hard feeding. That's an offshore pump. Where's a regular pump? There it is. so that our pump directly feeds into the train, and then there won't be any flow through rate based on this, because these things can basically pump almost infinitely speed. They can empty this tank in a heartbeat. It'll fill a train car real darn fast. So that's something we'll have to look at. That's something we'll have to look at in the next episode. So that's the idea, to pump our crude oil up to the northeast of the base. So we're gonna have to get train rails online here, so the rails start producing, and we're going to have to get I guess it's mainly just rails and signals. Is there no signals here? Yeah, there are signals. Oh, the signal's just in the corners. That's alright. We'll work on the signaling when needed. Actually, that's fine. Those are perfectly fine sections for now. We haven't chopped it up into smaller squares. I wonder if the long ones have that. Did the long ones have the signals? Oh, there is in the sections. Yeah. Okay, it is there. I just wasn't seeing it. Easier to see, I guess, from this map mode. So I bring it up, bring the stuff up here, then we'll offload the crude into refineries, and oops, not what I meant to do. And I'm curious if this will burn out without taking out any facilities. On our way for Pyromaniac. Thanks, Power. So refining, I think we're going to go ahead with that blueprint that we had last time, that we just made at the beginning, from here, and we can do a double. We can do 2 of these, and that'll give us 20, and then we'll have 5 heavy oil cracking, and I think the number is 17 light oil crackers. And then we'll put in circuits that determine when and where said products get consumed. Now we're going to make sure all our train stuff happens above this line, because this is our red circuit, and I may leave this section also for our blue circuits in here. So we'll see about that, because they will also get the liquid connection. Part of the issue with doing it in the southwest was the idea of having lines and lines of multi-pumped oil would be very, very awkward. We can pump oil straight from here, wherever it's refined, into the production facilities as needed, much closer. So I feel like that's probably something that everybody would be cringing about if we did it wrong. Also, I want plastics production, and I may actually have the plastics produced and then belted down through here and around to join into the network, because I want everything to come from the bottom up. So, all right, well that's it for today. I do think we need to put in a track producer. I don't know. Do I have stone stored? Is it gonna be enough? I mean, we could. Let's run over there and fix those chests that we just threw down that are going to be. Oh wait, they're up here. That are going to be overflowing in no time. So we'll do that. Ooh, splodies. Splodies. Hee haha. Splodies. Okay, did you guys get the... Okay, you did get the order to actually have a minimum number. So I'm actually going to go with 2 of those. 2 stacks of the green. Steel we can go with, I don't know, a couple. We don't need a lot in here. We just need the bots to be able to grab as needs be for any builds. This is like if I throw down a machine that says that I want to make something on a specific location. Like if I wanted to make one of these and not run some belt for it, the bots could do it if it was a low volume sort of a deal. So that's the idea for those. And it just adds a logistics option for us there. So, and that will be there. So these are going to be plastic lines. We got green, we got red. I think we got everything to do what we need there. So that's fine. Those are fine. We'll balance those accordingly. Okay, I think that's going to be the ticket there for today. We got the base is doing a little more as we're going here. It's starting to get a few more things online. We got our oil supplies down here. We got a chest ready down here. You guys have not made any chests because red circuits. Okay. Because red circuits. Now, what I could do is pump another one of these in. And I think that's probably the go-to plan here. We don't have the print, or sorry, not the print. We don't have the These guys, the beacons, obviously not being provided here, so that's awkward, but why did that not place? Because there was already one there? Okay. So that will go in place then as well. We've got all the materials for it. Oh, there's already a beacon. Why are you guys not placing? That's weird. Didn't we make a facility to make beacons? We probably did, and there's no red circuits. I bet you that's what it is. Which is kind of the whole point. Wait, we're not out... Oh, right. We're not outputting red circuits because plastic's not online. Oh, yeah. That's a thing, isn't it? Well, we have the plastics there provider chest, but that's all they're going to do. 200 of them. That's not going to get enough because we don't have enough being produced in the old base. Somewhere over here. That's it. That's all the plastics that we make right there. So, I mean, what we can do is delete this. Here's me blowing through my timestamp again. Get rid of that. Not all the plastics will pull there, but the majority of it. Probably slightly more than half, maybe 3/4 of the plastics will get thrown in there and take it over to the base. Okay, that's better. And it'll end up on there letting this stuff happen. Okay. A little bit. We're not going to keep up by any stretch, but a couple of those will keep some red circuits, or red circuits running. That's good. It is, I mean, it's backed up here, so this stuff isn't needing it. So it'll eventually get it work its way down, but we want it to go a little quicker. So tomorrow we got to put in rails production, and we've got to put in, looks like I got some more furnaces to get working. We got to put in rail production, and we got to put in the smelting, or the refinery. So that's going to be interesting. Thanks for joining me for this interesting journey for me. I've not done a lot of this mid-game stuff, so it'll be interesting to see if we can... No, I can't put any track stuff in there. We need signals, though. Probably need space to put in signals. Can we make those in here? Probably. I don't know. We'll see. Thank you so much. See you in game.